Nestled away in a small corner of Lough Derg, time, as it so often does, stands still. These old ruins, I don't know their story, but I do know how to bring you here. And that's where our story begins. So it is actually very busy where I am today. There are already paddleboarders out on the water. There's someone else blowing up their paddleboard now. I thought it was very calm, but I guess down this side of the lake it's very open. So once I round that corner, I should have a little bit more of the wind on my back. It's way more public, like launch here, than what I'm used to. We're going to do a bit of paddleboarding today. We're going to paddleboard to the ruins that I found a while back. They are just the kind of the other side of this bay, and there's a nice little spot there to stop, have a cup of tea. So the plan is to stop, make a cup of tea, have a croissant that I so lovely got, as you saw today in the start of the video. Anyway, here's to the next few minutes of me struggling to blow this up. So I'm going to go through some equipment. So first of all, we have our life vest. Like I said, non-negotiable in any depth of water. Please have this. Obviously your ankle strap, if you fall off, your board will follow you. Make sure you have one of those. Your fins are obviously what guide you through the water, along with your paddle, which can be adjusted to any height. Cooler box, and within my cooler box I have my croissant, which was very kindly donated to me. As you can see, it was thrown at me. 2 cups of peppermint tea, sunscreen, which I'll put some on now, a little fold-up spoon for the tea. I have my little canteen full of water, so there's a litre of water in that, and it has a steel cup for boiling as well. So I have my little wooden cup, my fireproof glove, my little starters, a lighter in all these are in sealed bags, the little base pot to my Kelly kettle, wetproof phone case that I'll leave out now to put my phone into to keep it safe. Also, if you're heading out in the water, you know, you can contact a family member or someone like that and just let them know that you're out on the water when you're going out and when you're planning to be back. So good to keep your phone safe. I have also brought my own wood, my knife, which I'm going to keep on my life vest just in case I get snagged. And this thing is a really cool thing, actually. I only got it recently, and it's for stoking the fire, but from a safe distance. I'm gonna have my drone and bits in my dry bag, so that's it. Oh, I forgot I brought my hat. But yeah, just these things just make for like a better overall journey. Now this is the fun part, carrying it down to the water and not falling in front of everybody. I'll set my workout using the Garmin Solar Tactical 50mm. Now, let's see how easy this is. It's quite nice walking on the grass, actually. Okay. Okie dokie. No, for relaxing. The other one's at home. Yeah. A little bit of tea, a little croissant or 2. I mean, I could just abandon this. I'll let this drift off and yeah, maybe next time. Have a good one, lads. Oh, it's actually lovely and warm. There's a small bit of a chop, but we're good. As you can see, we have a chop. We do have a chop. So I don't want the side of my board to hit the wave too often. So what I'm trying to do is I'm paddling into the wind until I completely round this corner. So I'm going really wide, which might seem like counterproductive, but putting that little extra bit of meters in your arms now means that you're not going to get sideswiped by a wave. And on this lake, especially because it's a big lake, you have big waves on this lake. Now today, not big at all. The water's lovely and warm too. Also, I forgot to add, definitely highly recommend a good pair of Polaroids if you're getting into anything on the water, because Polaroids help break that little bit of surface clarity on the water up, and you can kind of see obstacles that might be coming up. Coming back, just leave plenty of time for yourself to come back as well. Like I'm going maybe 2-ish kilometers from where I launched. So leave yourself plenty of time, especially if you have a headwind. Yeah, so I'm constantly paddling on my right hand side here as well. Like I have not used the left hand side in the slightest. That wind is quite strong, so I'm just going to turn the nose of the paddleboard out a bit. The wind can switch on you, so you could be thinking, oh yeah, I have loads of time coming back. The wind was on my back coming down, so that means I'm going to have a fight going home. That wind can swap around and you can have like an easy ride home, but it can also do the opposite. So you could be going out. Wind offshore is kind of like a no-no, especially at sea. On the lake, not so much. You can kind of bank on the shore here anywhere and walk back, get some help if you need it. My thighs are burning. God damn. I like being in a constant squat, even though I'm kneeling down right now. I'm not even standing yet. And unless I meet some calm water, I'm not going to be standing today. I have too much stuff with me. I just need to make it to the tea spot. Make my tea, chill. That's all I need. I don't need to be impressing anybody. Like, look at that guy. Wow, maybe the best stand-up paddleboarder in the world. And he falls. I'm not going to do any talking for a few minutes here. I just kind of want to give the perspective of the lake and let you enjoy the paddle as if you're coming along with me. So for the next minute or two, enjoy. But we're coming up to like the main attraction here, I guess. There is some ruins right in front of us now. It's going to be hard to see from this angle, but you'll see, don't worry. I'll put something in so you can see it. But we'll get right up to it, we'll have a little look. We'll turn around the river, find our little spot to make the tea, which currently there's swans at, I can see in front of me. Hopefully they're in a good mood today and they don't mind me having a cup of tea beside them. As long as they're not nesting. I don't know when swans nest, but they can be fairly aggressive when they're nesting. Oh, there's a helicopter coming in. Look at that. That is good to know, because if I want to put up the drone, I need to keep that in mind. You see? With the swan. Very cool. Doing good work, folks. I'm not 100% sure how this is going to turn out either. Like this, I hope this is somewhat watchable for you and that you get some enjoyment from it, because that's the whole plan of this channel, is to bring you along on my adventures, because sometimes people don't have the time, the energy, or even the current ability to do stuff like this. So this is my goal, to bring you along with me. And we may not be Dúlra by the fire right now, but we'll certainly have a little fire going for a cup of tea soon. But this is what we came to see. What do you think? I also just noticed as well that there are some swans and cygnets to the right of me up this little river where I was going to turn, but I'm not going to bother them because Mammy and Daddy are doing a good job of keeping them safe, so I'm not going to spook them. Yeah, let's give them a wide berth because she's doing her best and he's doing his best to keep them safe. Right, this part's kind of sketchy. I know this spot pretty well, but there are big rocks here and there's a bit of a swell, so I have to stay very vigilant on the paddle. Right now I'm just guiding this in, letting the waves do the work. We're probably going to have a few rubs of the board over this stuff, but once we don't get caught out, yeah, we're kind of into safe ground here now. Just when I was kind of looking inshore, I was like, oh, that is mighty close. But just take your time, let the board kind of do the work, just keep your balance, and usually everything kind of works out anyway. So I'm on ground now that I can at least put my paddle on. Oh, we hit ground, but that's fine. That's actually good. I'm going to get my little boots out of the bag because I'm going to be walking through this stuff now. This is very soft, but yeah, I'm going to put my boots on so I can go in there and have a little cup of tea. Oh, who would have known? This would be the hardest part of the video so far. There we go. Oh, a nice wet shoe. Right, and that's the distance we've done. So 1.86 kilometers in a time of about 35 minutes because I've stopped for about 3 days there trying to put those shoes on. Nice. Oh, birdie. Wow. All the little fry in the water. Hold on. I don't know if you can see them. There's so many. I'm just using my Polaroids to help you see, but the water is loaded with them. I'm actually getting a Polaroid filter for this camera soon, so that you will be able to see what I see through the water, which you might love or hate. Who knows? Right, we're here. Well, howdy. So I've landed on the beach there now. Major problems straight away. The last time I was here, it wasn't as overgrown as this. It is very overgrown at the minute. Secondly, I instantly got bit by a horsefly. For those of you that don't know, very sore, like being bitten by an actual horse, but with wings. Thirdly, nothing really thirdly, I've just got to keep an eye out for myself now, not to be bit anymore. But there's not really many places to make my little fire for my tea. So I'm going to just double check it's safe to do it. There is a little spot there. I don't want to disrupt too much of the owl nature, but look, I have my croissant regardless, and we can just have some water, worst comes to the worst. But yeah, not a great start with the owl horsefly. But hey, look, we're still here, it's still beautiful, and yeah, it's absolutely stunning here. It doesn't look like it's calming down at all, but like we'll make the most out of it. I'm gonna have a little think for a minute, but welcome to Jurassic Park. Right, so I'm going to try and get a bit of a cuppa going. So I am. The board, I had it here for a little bit just to try and like push all the grass down and everything. And it seems to have done a decent job. So we'll try get a little small fire going for a cup of tea, make a cup of tea, and yeah, just sit and enjoy this absolutely stunning landscape. Have a cup of tea, have my croissant, and get back on the board. So I'm not going to film the journey back to the car, just because like this is just a little taster to what it's like to get out on the board. Plus I have to navigate quite a few difficult little spots, so I feel like you get the idea of where I am and what I'm doing. And I just wanted to bring you along for this purpose. But yeah, I think just getting out has been successful. It's so beautiful, and I'm so happy just to be in this spot. As overgrown as it is, it's still absolutely gorgeous. So yeah, without any further ado, I'm going to try and get something going here. And obviously, for convenience, I have the lighter again. So let that do its thing for a few minutes before I go putting any cups on it. I think we're getting to a position where it's almost tea time. Plus croissant. Look at this. So I just dropped the tea bag into it there now. I'm also going to keep a close eye on the cup so it doesn't fall back. Isn't this such a nifty little thing? I got this on Amazon. It's so you don't have to like blow into the flames and smoke. You can do it from a distance. I guess it's like an air feeder for a fire. Very cool. Very cheap as well. But definitely adding that. I have two of them, so I'm adding one to my like breakaway pouch for when I'm camping, and I'll keep one in the box here too, just in case. But yeah, this tea is starting to get hot. Oh, it's bubbling hot. Look at that. That's the stuff dreams are made of right there. Let's add another little stick to that. Keep the flies away. Now all I have to do is take this back, put it down here for a second. I just need to remember to not handle this without the glove. So add more water to whatever you desire. Pick up the glove, put back on the glove, and then instead of putting the tea on the fire, I just put it next to it. That'll keep it nice and warm, and that'll slowly warm that one up. But right now we have a hot cup of tea. Oh my goodness. And a beautiful croissant. Croissant. So in this instance, you probably wouldn't be saying sláinte, but I'm going to say it anyway. Sláinte is usually reserved for an alcoholic beverage, but I think there's just something to be said for paddling here, making the fire, heating up our water on our new little cup from the canteen, putting it into our little wooden cup, and a freshly baked croissant. So, sláinte to that. And we're back with another wonderful episode of Dúlra by the fire. We're in nature, we're by the fire. Maybe we won't always have a fire every episode, but I mean, we're 2 for 2. We're 2 for 2. So sláinte to that. And it's hot. It's a hot cuppa. Oh yeah. It requires a good slurp. Well, folks, that's going to do it for today's episode. I had so much fun coming out here and bringing you along with me. I'm just going to enjoy a small bit more tea, let this burn out, pack up and head on. But thanks again, folks, for tuning in. And if you did watch the last video, I really appreciate it as well. And if you're new here, this is Dúlra by the fire. Have a lovely rest of your day. Take it easy. See you again soon. And if you want, pull up a chair and keep the fire lit, and we'll see you again. All the best. Bye for now.